You're expecting something a little different? Huh, who could have thought? You seriously think something is going to be a little different in this very video? Well, you may be a little right because... It's time for a devlog. It's been quite a while. Welcome! Konmeta, it's your tech wizard's girl, Melody Tensei. And I gotta be honest, I don't really have much planned for this devlog video, but there is something a little different. So let's get straight into it. But first up, as you can tell, I'm very unprepared. Let me get my script real quick. 1 second. Alright, script number 1. No, that's not it, that's not it. That's seriously not it. Oh yes. Oh yes, this might be it. This might not be it. Oh shit, this may be it. No, this might not be it. This may be it. No, this might not be it. Are we good yet? Now, I'm gonna start off with answering the question, why the hell am I standing so freaking far away from the camera? That's primarily because I kinda wanna show you this full body tracker that I actually used, as opposed to the one that I made about the Slime VR video. So this one is a little more fully functional, and I can kinda move my elbows around, though it is a little laggy because of the Wi-Fi environments here, but it is functional, rest assured. This is what some bits of my own pocket money went to since the past devlog. And I gotta be honest, I may be a little bit proud of that, I may not be a little proud of that, because there's occasional yaw that you might see back in the Beat Saber stream. Aside from setup upgrades, what do you think? Do you think this microphone is so much better? Do you think it sounds way better? Because I got myself a new microphone. And I'm not too sure where I'm gonna put the microphone because currently it's clipped up to my shirt, but I don't think it's actually picking up the best of my voice. It sounds a little far away from my own monitoring. And yeah, I think there's more improvements to be done. Let me show you how it actually sounds when you put it up close. So it actually sounds far better when you put it up close. But yeah, once I think of a better place to put the microphone, I can assure you that this is going to sound way better. Now, if you've been observant with some of my videos lately, things have been a little sloppy here and there, and it's going up, it's going down. The editing has been a little lackluster, and the New Year's Eve video was a little rushed. So with that said, I'm gonna be announcing that I'm moving away from scheduled videos. So videos are no longer on schedule, and I'm gonna be pushing the videos out however I like, whenever I like, albeit with a bit of delay so that we have Ko-fi members watching it as early access. However, there is still one scheduled content you can expect from me, that is weekly streams. Streams are still going on a weekly basis. It's just that videos are not weekly anymore. So you might expect some videos in probably a week, some videos in a couple of weeks, some maybe even a month. I'm not too sure, but I'm terribly sorry I can't upkeep a weekly schedule basis because it's been really heavy for me. By the time you watch this video, it might very well be April. And I'm gonna make it clear, this video is recorded during March. So you can tell why I've been very struggling with my upload schedule these days. So I hope I can bring the quality back up to what you guys remember of when I first popped off during the PixelOS video. Right, onto the bigger top news. But first, let me get over there. So I've been wanting to make my videos a whole lot more accessible lately, and I thought to myself, let's start with closed captions. So you can probably see most of my videos that are public are now closed captioned by yours truly. And I realized something's a little not enough. You can tell that auto-translate is not doing justice for some of the languages. So I'm proud to announce that I'm going to be opening up a GitHub repo specifically for fans to submit translations to my subtitles and my titles and descriptions, so anyone, hopefully, can enjoy my videos the way it's intended to. Now, knowing it's a GitHub repository, things may be a little shaky and a little bit unstable, so it may be very well unpolished. So I hope for more cooperations from fellow translators, and we grow as we go, as time passes. Oh, hold on. Someone's at the door. Oh, hi. Yes. はい、私です。ありがとうございます。 I'll get to you later. I'm back. I'm back with something new in the package in the mail. So I got myself a brand new capture card so I can record more HDMI content. So probably a test device that I can probably test Linux in or something like that. Or maybe console games or something like that. That's primarily because my old capture card is insanely old to the point that it is just so plain freaking bad. I have driver issues with it, I've had OBS issues with it, I've had straight up capturing issues with it. And check this out on the screen. This is the starking difference that you'll find out of between the two capture cards. So the new capture card that I'm going to be having is the Elgato Game Capture Neo. And my old capture card was the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. And if you look at the difference, the compression and the quality, it's such a stark difference. So this is another investment out of my own pocket that I am going to make for Melody Tensei. Now, with investment comes cost cutting. So I'm moving away from self-hosting and I'm no longer hosting my own page on a self-hosted server called Pincushion that I came up myself. Of course, the base is Linkstack, but I did call it Pincushion back then. However, it comes with great sad news that Pincushion has to go down because I've not been able to maintain the 99% uptime that most outside servers can. In fact, it may very well be 70%. Or even 60% or 50% downtime, which is freaking insane. There's no way you can keep up a website that little and expect people to check out your links from there. So I've decided to move back to card and be back confined with the 50 element limit. But hey, I've tried and I did it. What do you guys think of the design? Let me know in the comments. And on another great news, oh, what's this? Hold on. Wow, this world is very packed of features. What the heck? I didn't think it would be that useful. Wow, check this out. This is super cool. You can go. Ah, help! We're good. I'm sorry. Here's a little tissue for you guys. Anyways, jokes aside, fellow donators of Throne and soon to be YouTube members, stay tuned for an upcoming stream. Because I got something a little different for you guys on that stream. So be sure to keep an eye on the very specific stream title that you usually find for VTubers. So with that, we're gonna have basic emotes to start out. And I'm not sure if there'll be member exclusive content in the future, but I can assure you that there isn't much exclusive content to make to justify just yet. So you won't find much exclusive content aside from early access content at the moment. But if you support me more of that, we could probably produce something that normally is not okay to put out on public YouTube. Or you just want something extra out of me. Because it's often you, the members, that make it happen. So thank you all so much for making my content creation life less miserable and allowing me to pull things off like this. Now I can't really do things like Philion can. Now let me try jumping. Whoa. Did that actually? Whoa! Okay, I think I see a potential. Speaking of something potential, I got something in my room. I gotta grab it real quick. Oh my god, this room looks a little adorable. Holy crap. Look at this. This room's got this thing. This room's got this thing. Okay, we gotta put it aside. This is not part of the announcement. Oh, that was scary. Oh, that was scary. Right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, I found it. Let me just put that on and put this on. Tell me if you know something is a little different. Something's a little different? That's right, I got myself a new witch hat. So streams from now on, you'll be able to see this new witch hat. Guys, check this out. There's also a new trans badge on my dress as well. Now it's far easier for people to know that I'm trans. Now as for justification to why I'm adding a witch hat and a trans badge on my dress, that's primarily because I've realized I'm starting to have some form of identity crisis. So you've seen the logo on my channel and my channel description, and you might have a second to think to yourself, huh, Tech Wizardess, but she's not wearing a witch hat. That's because for quite a long time, I have not been able to find a witch hat asset that suits my needs. One that is easy to rig into without much effort because I don't really have much time to do it. And as you can clearly tell, it doesn't really swing or bounce. It's just attached to my head. That's pretty much most of what I need, honestly. It's kind of like an identity thing. And I've also had people getting mildly irritated simply because they don't know I'm trans. And yes, welcome, I'm Melody Valentine. I go by she, her pronouns. And here, I made it very clear. Very, very clear, in fact. So hopefully this helps me down in the long run. But yeah. And speaking of down the long run, there are 2 backlog videos that are due to release someday in the future after this very video. And also a secret video incoming. Stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out, but it will come out in distant future. Don't hold your breath for a few months, but it will come out when that time is right. But yeah, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so sorry for this 4 months long hiatus. And I've been gone for way too long than anyone's comfortable with. And I hope there's far less delays in this. And I hope to make way more content now with new equipment, with new morale, hopefully for the New Year's. So with that said, it's been a great honor for me to today say Otsumero deshita. See ya in the next stream and video. See ya! Whoa! You still here? Cool. Here's something extra. I screwed up the rigging a little bit, so my face now makes faces when I point at stuff here, which is why I don't make hand gestures in this hand on this model. I made all my hand gestures here because of this reason. Or I just open my hands, like the Mr. Beast meme. I'm sorry guys. This might be another jankily recorded session, but I hope you guys don't mind. See you guys. Pat, 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 pat.